flash, cameras clicking quick. Showtime, super gringo slick. Headlines buzzing like a mix. 20 seconds, that's the fix. Short and sharp, just like a dart. Gringo's antics steal your heart. In a flash, the show will start. Super shorts, that's where we part. Short and sharp, just like a dart. Gringo's antics steal your heart. In a flash, the show will start. Super shorts, that's where we part.
Based on recent leaks from the Pentagon, I believe this topic is very relevant and you might want to pay close attention. There's planning going on to subvert Trump's authority as commander-in-chief by the military-industrial complex from memos leaked from the Pentagon. Welcome to another Super Gringo Short. I'm your host, the Super Gringo, Sean Armstrong. The delicate balance between elected officials and the unelected bureaucracies that support them has long been a cornerstone of American governance. As recent events have unfolded, particularly during and after Donald Trump's presidency, concerns regarding the power dynamics between the commander-in-chief and bureaucratic entities has resurfaced with renewed urgency. Now a word from our sponsor.
If you're a fan of action but still feel the need for real-world skills, then it's time to unlock your inner warrior with Super Gringo books. In today's world, knowing how to defend yourself is more crucial than ever. Super Gringo Books offers a comprehensive library to take your self-defense skills to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned martial artist, we've got you covered. First up, Tactical Training with Firearms by Sean Armstrong. Master practical self-defense scenarios and stay effective under pressure. Next, The Magic of Long-Range Shooting. Is it an art or a science? Dive into the techniques and mental discipline required to hit your mark every time. Finally, Warrior's Path. The epic journey of modern karate. From history to advanced techniques, immerse yourself in the philosophies and practices of Dragon Kenpo 2.0. Empower yourself with confidence and skill. Visit the link below and join our community today. Start your journey towards mastery in self-defense and martial arts now.
Many argue that an administrative state, characterized by unelected officials who wield significant influence over policy decisions, poses a direct threat to democratic principles. This video will argue that civilian control of the military and government is not just a constitutional necessity, but also a vital safeguard against potential tyranny. It will examine the implications of bureaucratic resistance to presidential authority, explore historical precedents, and highlight the importance of maintaining a government accountable to its citizens. Citizen control over the military is rooted deeply in American political philosophy. The Founding Fathers intentionally designed a system where elected representatives govern rather than allowing military leaders to dictate policy. This principle emerged from fears of tyranny and despotism, as seen in third world dictatorships where militaries often seize power through force. George Washington's voluntary relinquishment of power after the Revolutionary War set an important precedent for civilian leadership, reinforcing the idea that elected officials, not military leaders, should govern. In contemporary discussions surrounding Donald Trump's presidency, we see this fundamental principle tested anew. Reports suggest that defense officials were engaged in informal discussions about how to countermand Trump's orders should he attempt to deploy active duty troops domestically or fire career staffers within the Department of Defense, DoD. Such actions by unelected officials can be interpreted as insubordination or worse, mutiny, against a duly elected president. This raises critical questions. Who is truly in charge? The elected leader representing the people, or bureaucrats operating behind closed doors? Historical examples underscore why civilian control is essential for democracy. During Lincoln's presidency, some generals believed they could operate independently from his command due to their military expertise. However, they were swiftly reminded that their role was subordinate to civilian authority. Lincoln maintained ultimate control over military operations because he was elected by the people. Moreover, Dwight D. Eisenhower famously warned about the military-industrial complex, emphasizing how entrenched interest could undermine democratic governance if left unchecked. His cautionary tale resonates today as unelected bureaucrats may act according to their agendas rather than public interest, a phenomenon increasingly evident in modern administrations. The emergence of what some term the deep state represents a significant challenge to presidential authority and citizen representation. Critics argue that many career civil servants prioritize their own agendas over those articulated by elected leaders, creating an environment ripe for conflict between branches of government. This dynamic raises profound concerns about accountability and representation in American democracy. When defense staffers feel entitled to defy presidential directives, or when intelligence agencies surveil political figures without oversight, it undermines public trust in government institutions and creates an impression that elections do not matter, a dangerous notion for any democratic society. Furthermore, the situation is compounded by social media dynamics where narratives can be spun without substantiated evidence or transparency regarding motives or intentions behind actions taken by these bureaucracies. The ongoing struggle between civilian leadership and bureaucratic influence represents one of the defining challenges facing American democracy today. As we reflect on these issues surrounding Donald Trump's administration and indeed our broader political landscape, it becomes clear that reaffirming our commitment to civilian control is essential for preserving our constitutional values. The preservation of democracy requires vigilance against those who would seek to undermine it from within. Hence, it falls upon both citizens and their representatives alike to ensure accountability within all branches of government, including those staffed by unelected officials whose priorities may diverge from those mandated by voters. Ultimately, restoring faith in our governmental structures demands unwavering dedication, not only from elected leaders, but also from citizens who must remain engaged with their governance processes. A collective effort necessary for safeguarding liberty against encroaching bureaucracy. On December 7th, I'll be doing a podcast live. We'll be discussing some of Trump's cabinet picks, giving you some background information, and discussing some policies that he's proposed. That's 7 p.m. December 7th. Hope to see you there.
Lights flash, cameras clicking quick. Showtime, super gringo slick. Headlines buzzing like a mix. 20 seconds, that's the fix. Short and sharp, just like a dart. Gringo's antics steal your heart. In a flash, the show will start. Super shorts, that's where we part. Short and sharp, just like a dart. Gringo's antics steal your heart. In a flash, the show will start. Super shorts, that's where we part.